Family and possessions gone, Marie Antoinette is now alone.
For Marie Antoinette, there is a slow descent into hell. The Conciergerie, as we know, was the antechamber of death.
In the Conciergerie, there were much less access to prisoners. Maybe a few people saw her, but that doesn't mean that escape was in any way possible because it was so closely guarded.
Pourriez-vous me laisser un peu de lumière?
Je suis désolée. Ce sont les ordres du citoyen Fouquier.
Fouquier-Tinville, public prosecutor for the Revolutionary Tribunal. Marie Antoinette has just fallen into his grasp. For Fouquier, the Queen's trial would be a consecration. It would bring him glory and power. But Robespierre is in no hurry.
Que veux-tu? La prisonnière que tu as eu la bienveillance de m'adresser. Peux-tu me dire quand la Convention votera la date de son procès?
Je crains qu'il te faille encore attendre, Fouquier.
Attendre?
Pourquoi, à ton avis, l'a-t-on transféré à la Conciergerie? Pour que le peuple se calme, Fouquier. Rien de plus.
By calming the people, Robespierre hopes to weaken the extremists.
Je me méfie des bêtes.
If he wins this showdown, Marie Antoinette will not be tried. She may be saved. But she is consumed by another anxiety, the fate of her son Charles, becoming Louis XVII for the Royalists, and a potential threat to the Republic. She hasn't seen him in more than a month.
The revolution doesn't really know what to do with this child who was entrusted to the Temple Tower, then snatched from his mother in July 1793, then entrusted to a couple of shoemakers, the Simons.
When she learns he's in the hands of cobbler Simon, a quite unpolished man, Marie Antoinette is distraught.
À qui? À personne! Ne me mens pas! Ne te mens pas!
As Simon is a confirmed revolutionary, very close to Hébert, his job is to watch over and even re-educate the little royal prince.
Il dit quoi, un bon républicain?
Mort au capet, vive la République.
Voilà! Et quand ça ne va pas, qu'est-ce qu'il dit?
C'est la faute à Capet.
Parfait! Et il fait quoi aussi? Un bon républicain, il
chante.
Ouais, oui, tu vas chanter bien.
These songs have a lot of influence. The main message of the song is in the chorus. You might say that the chorus is a kind of indoctrination.
Dansons la carmagnole, vive le son, vive le son. Dansons la carmagnole, vive le son du canon.
C'est la faute à qui, ça?
À la Capet.
Quand on lui a arraché sa proie, elle poussait des cris affreux.
Marie Antoinette is weakened, and her sworn enemy, Hébert, is striving to tarnish her reputation in the eyes of the public. He fuels the violence of the people with an overpowering weapon, his newspaper, populist and filthy, the Père Duchesne.
C'est mieux, la guenon.
Hébert is a very strange personality and, all things considered, rather repugnant. And he probably himself believed what he was writing. We can see that at the time, fake news was being broadcast to the public.
Nous venons de passer la barre des 80 000 exemplaires. Rien de mieux que la haine pour pousser les hommes à accomplir de grandes choses. Rien. Mais dis-moi plutôt ce que tu veux.
Ton aide.
Aware of this power of the press that Hébert wields, Fouquier seeks to make him an ally. Both men have a common goal, to put the Queen on trial.
D'accord. Tu peux compter sur moi. Tu connais mes réseaux? Les demandes vont pleuvoir pour qu'on la juge, la putain couronnée. Mégère d'Autriche. La scélérate autrichienne.
On réclame de toute
The death of the Austrian she-wolf is being demanded by all, as if that alone would rid France of the stench of the old regime.
Qu'elle paie par son sang impur le sang généreux qu'elle a fait couler à grands flots.
Maximilien, offre au peuple ce qu'il réclame, avant que sa haine pour la veuve Capet ne se retourne contre toi.
To save himself, Robespierre must yield. At a secret meeting, Marie Antoinette's fate is sealed. All the high dignitaries of the Republic are there. At that moment, they still had the choice. But what should be her sentence? Exile or the guillotine?
Le procès de la veuve Capet doit être exemplaire. Il faut qu'il marque les esprits. Nous sommes tous d'accord pour la mort, n'est-ce pas?
Of course they were going to kill her as a symbol of their own triumph.
Nous sommes bien d'accord, Maximilien?
They need these lies and preordained trials. It's above all to show the power of the regime, I think, and the power and ruthlessness of the regime.
To mark minds, this trial must have all the appearances of legality. 15 jurors, but all are close to Fouquier, Robespierre or Hébert, chosen from the sound revolutionaries, like the presiding judge, Herman.
Messieurs les jurés, vous allez prêter serment d'examiner avec attention les charges portées contre Antoinette, veuve de Louis Capet. De n'écouter ni la haine, ni la méchanceté, ni la crainte ou l'affection. Et de vous décider, selon votre conscience, avec l'impartialité et la fermeté qui conviennent à un homme libre.
These 15 jurors who hold the fate, the life or death of Marie Antoinette in their hands are chosen from among the most reliable of those loyal to the revolution.
Citoyen Gannet.
Je le jure.
That is to say, jurors who have profound revolutionary convictions and who, however the trial unfolds, will vote for the death penalty.
Je le jure. Je le jure.
If we try to draw a portrait of these 15 jurors, we have basically the quintessence of this Parisian sans-culottism, this Parisian terror activism.
Je le jure.
These are well-established men who all belong to what might be called the Parisian petty bourgeoisie, the shopkeepers and craftsmen, who not only took part in the major stages of the revolution, but who benefited from the success of the French Revolution.
Je le jure.
The trial pits the little against the big, the revenge of the little on the big, and on the court and on Versailles. The witnesses on the stand, the jurors sitting in judgment, would never have dreamed of approaching or speaking to the Queen before 1789. But now, they can not only talk to her, they own her.
They will judge the Queen, men who are nothing in the age of kings and who, in just 4 years, have come out of the shadows.